of course, the SEC out recruits most of the nation in most positions, and one of the big separators I've always felt was edge rusher. Just the SEC coming off the edge with speed and drove some of the great players in the country at that position in the last 10 years or so. Enai White's the top-rated player in the state of Pennsylvania. So he's coming from Big Ten country slash ACC territory, if you count Philadelphia, obviously on the edge near the Atlantic coast at 2.5, 230. Considering Bama, Georgia, Florida, Ohio State, and Clemson, those schools seem to jump into a lot of recruiting wars against each other. Your thoughts about White?
Yeah, so far, he's got visits scheduled to Alabama. He's got a visit scheduled to Florida. His first official visit will be to Florida the weekend of June 4th through 6th. He's going to be at Georgia June 11th through 13th. He's going to be over at Alabama June 18th, I believe. Around that 18th through 20th will be his official over there. Going to make Ohio State at the end of the month. So, yeah, the best of the best coming after Enai White. Interesting fact. Georgia has been quite the pipeline from Philadelphia to Georgia. They've had Mark Webb. They've had DeAndre Swift recently here into the Kirby Smart era. So there is some things to consider there for the University of Georgia. Alabama, of course, just is so dynamic. We've talked about that presence, how well respected they are at the NFL ranks. Enai White is certainly goal oriented. He is trying to find the right program that he's going to be there for 3 years and he's going to be in the league. That's that young man's mindset. That's what he's going to college to accomplish and get done. Alabama, Ohio State, definitely. I believe they tied with 10 each in the NFL draft this past year. So Georgia was there at 9. So I think between Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, the NFL would be the driving factor there. Again, but with Florida, you talk about when name, image, and likeness coming aboard and Enai White, it's hard to say that he'd be a big fish in a small pond at Florida, but because Florida does have a lot of talent, but not much of the 4 and 5 star caliber there. That's not something that we just talked about before. Dan Mullen, not only has he done not a great job of recruiting the state of Florida, but 4 and 5 stars have eluded those recruiting classes. Getting a big edge rusher, a big presence like that, and Enai White coming down from Philadelphia to Florida would be huge. So a big month of June here for Enai White, and we should know more at the end of it.
Enai White, again, 6th rated player in the country, according to the composite, some scouting there in the 247 composite, likening him to Brian Burns in the NFL with the Carolina Panthers out of Florida State.